You don't have to go up.
Huh?
You don't have to go up.
Oh, well, usual.
You never had it up. At the bottom. That is mad weird. Is that me over there on your phone?
Yep.
How?
Did they keep the same link? I don't know.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's not me. I mean, that's me.
It's a delay, probably.
But I don't have that. I don't have that shirt on.
Oh. Ha!
What is that?
Oh, this is when it's a replay.
Okay, I was like, yo, that's weird.
That is funny.
You should have showed them what was happening. So I'm over here seeing Twilla's phone pop up. And it's this right here. I was like, I'm doing this trying to see if that's me. And I was like, you do it at the same time. Same necklace. I was like, well, I got a blue shirt on. Why I got a black shirt? What is happening? I was so confused. I was like, what? This is a replay from yesterday. Yo, we are about to start up our podcast. And you guys can ask us questions on the podcast. We want to include y'all in the feed. And I also want to show y'all the final product of the food. And a set. And a set. Candace, did you ever ask Chaz about having the Zoom meeting thing? YouTube loves adjusting the resolution. I always have to go into my settings. Is my resolution bad? Is it bad? Do I not look clear? A cooking show and the podcast getting treated tonight. Yeah. Truth is, can I be honest with y'all? We ordered HelloFresh Monday. We've cooked once. It was time. I haven't been at the loft often to be able to take advantage of the HelloFresh. So it was destined for us to cook this food. You hear buzzing? I don't know. Just one person said it. Maybe she's having a stroke. Maybe just her. So blue's my color. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get me a suit in blue so I can like a Power Ranger. You're fine. Okay, it changes it on my side, and I have to go in. I had me down at 144p. Yo, when I tell y'all, Hippie Goes is everybody should follow her. She is phenomenal. She's a secret agent in Hollywood. Everybody knows her. She is 100% amazing. If I had the funds, I will hire her to run my life. Not business, my life. Didn't ask Shags, popped in for a quick minute. I had to get back to work. I think no buzzing here. Shanna, what's happening to you? What's happening? Why you the only want to hear the buzzing? Yeah. I think Shanna's having a stroke. Where's the buzzing come from? I don't know. Or you can. I'm gonna bring this down. I'm gonna take this down so you can see the TV. And we got turned up light on behind us. And the settings are mad different because, huh? Yeah, the settings are mad different because of the video shoot we did today. So I gotta change those settings. Um, what? So everybody here buzzing now.
Your computer works. You want me to get mine?
No, no. No, everybody here buzzing now.
Is the mic too close to the computer?
The mic. It's not even plugged up.
Oh, you
What are you talking about? Buzzing. How can you hear buzzing?
unplug. Can you unplug your computer with that?
That help? I don't hear buzzing. It's not buzzing. It ain't buzzing for me. Thank you. I heard it. I heard it too. Y'all are. Is this a prank? I don't hear it. I hear it. See, you know about Hippie? Is the stove fan on? Definitely a buzzing. Y'all, I don't know what to do. If anything, it's just like a white noise. That's very light. No buzzing. The buzzing stopped. The funny thing is I don't know if I need to make any adjustments, but wait. I heard buzzing. You heard buzzing? I don't hear buzzing. I'm like, okay, cool. You heard buzzing? I don't hear buzzing. You heard buzzing? I hear buzzing. What? You hear the buzzing? I don't hear buzzing. You guys are killing me. It stopped. You guys are killing me. Turn the. You want me to walk you through? You want me to do it? You want me to walk you through the settings? It's just turn up the ISO. But the problem is it's on autofocus, so you can't make any adjustments.
Okay.
There's nothing. You know what's funny, y'all? This is a hilarious thing that we do as humans. You ever find yourself when you go to the doctor's appointment and they give you news you don't want to hear, and then instead of just fixing that situation, you be like, surgery? Nah, I need a second opinion. And then you go get a second opinion, and they be like, no, you're good. You be like, okay, I'm good. Even though that's a 50-50 chance that you need the surgery, you should get a third opinion to see if you actually have a problem. But on the flip side, if the doctor says you're completely healthy, you'll never get a second opinion because you're like, good, I trust your word. Turn autofocus off on the right side.
It's off.
Okay. Bring the ISO up to about 1600. Yeah. And then straighten out the camera so you can see the pictures in the background. Even I would use the thing at the bottom of the at the tripod. Yeah. And if I'm sitting here, you'll be sitting there. So even us out. I will align the pictures with the corner of the monitor. Hey, y'all ain't saying nothing. I gave y'all some meat. Pause. I gave y'all some incredible questions. Y'all didn't even chime in. What just happened?
You said line the pictures with the edge. Upper stitch? No.
As in even, like balancing at the bottom. We're about right there. But what I'm saying is, like, do you see how the maybe it's just the monitor. I'm looking
at. I am every week. I feel like.
No. I'm saying, yeah. I think the monitor is crooked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think it's fine. You didn't hear my question at all? How do you turn on caps lock shift? What? What is happening? Do I need to sign off again? Did you finish your? Yes, I asked a question about the doctors. a second opinion. I asked a question. None of y'all heard that question. You heard me ask the question, right?
What's the question of the story?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I was like, have y'all?
I wouldn't have heard a question if you asked me if I heard a
It
question.
wasn't a question. It was more like it's crazy how we like
comment.
yeah. Yeah, it's more like when people are chiming in, and when you have when the doctor gives an opinion, instead of getting a second opinion, even if it's positive, you don't get a second opinion. If the doctor's like, you're completely healthy, you tend to rely on that healthiness. You don't go to a second opinion like I need a second opinion. You tend to get a second opinion when it's a bad opinion that he's like, I gotta get my leg amputated, doc.
An
Really?
unwanted opinion.
Huh?
An unwanted opinion.
Yeah, unwanted. Sound like a PlayStation fan running for a second. About getting a third opinion. Always get another opinion, no matter what. Yeah, we all heard that. Well, I did. Is the food done?
Mhm.
Okay. I want to show y'all the food. You got your storage room taken.
You got a little time.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, bad news is harder to understand. Is all the things plugged up, the microphone and
Don't trip.
all right. I'm gonna show y'all the final product. It's not plated yet. All right, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was there from start from the beginning. Y'all was there from start from the beginning. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the panko. Huh? Look at the panko. Shut. Even though we are not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. Shut. Yes. Now we're going back to the podcast. So here's our camera set up. This is how we look. So we got two lights facing us. We have a chair to hold in our podcast mics. What did I say? What did you tell me shut up for? What I done? Let's see what we got here. I showed you the food. Mm-hmm. I think it depends if you're just going to get a checkup. You don't necessarily go to another PCP. I don't know what that means. Yeah, we ain't started yet.
Let me hear ourselves.
Yeah, you should figure out the questions, right?
No, I have it. I just pulling it up on my phone.
Okay. PCP to get your blood pressure and such check. Shannon, I showed you the place like a couple days ago. Thank you though. Him and his new discovery of panko is hilarious. But when it's more serious, you might want to double check. Yeah, but listen. You said you might want to double check, even if it's positive. You should always get a third opinion, second and third opinion, because you want to make sure 2 out of 3 people agree. Because if your doctor is like, blood pressure's great, your BMI is great, your cholesterol's low, you're good. You can be like, I'm good. You'd be like, I need a second opinion.
You know what?
What?
So you know how I feel like my doctors come built in with a second and third opinion. So like I have my main doctor and she was like, I don't like whatever's happening. Let me send you to whoever does like the thyroid stuff. I can't think of that doctor. And then so that doctor checked it out and did so many tests and she was like, yeah, I think you're having a parathyroid issue, but let me send you to a specialist.
Yeah, but
So,
that's supposed to happen when it's the negative stuff.
but I'm saying like, yeah, but I'm saying like, for me, you know how people are like, get a second opinion, get a third opinion. I automatically get that. Like if I follow the referrals, because my main doctor was like, I'm not sure this could be nothing, but it could be something.
What does it say?
You said for the positive stuff,
Right.
but in the
You're
general
supposed to.
conversation, yeah. So my point is, like, when you said, like, when I told people, oh, my doctor said I need this, they determined I need surgery. They're like, get a second and third opinion. I was like, I literally did. Like, I had no choice, unless you tell me to go somewhere outside of my insurance. But that was just, I don't know, like, how other doctors work. Like, does the main doctor be like, yeah, let's cut you now. You look like you need surgery. Whatever, yo. It was just a thought.
Yeah, I understand. That's typical. People get second and third opinions when it comes to negative stuff. All I'm saying is we never get second and third opinions for the
I
positive
wasn't
stuff.
even addressing that. I was just giving a scenario.
Right. That's totally normal though. Your doctor is giving a second opinion when you have this looks kind of weird. Let me send you to somebody else. That's normal. Um I wish you two would let comments in here. What you trying to say? See, I will accept it if it's crazy. Unless you try to say I'll kill you. That's a problem. Yeah, he just needs to get streamer. Yes, I do. Hippie, thank you. I need to talk to you tomorrow. Hippie, I'm going to call you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I use StreamYard. That's dope.
Hmm?
Good idea.
Yep. I'm going to call you tomorrow to get me set up. Well, give me some suggestions or do's and don'ts because you saying primary care physician. Oh, that's what PCP. Why did you have to break that down? Why did you have to say PCP? You could have said physician. You could have said physician. I'm just saying it's a nice place. Yo, thank you. Thank you. Um that's what a good doctor is meant to do, Twilla.
Yeah, because I got that good insurance.
The shoulder shimmy. Your logic makes sense in some instance, but you get a second opinion when the current recommendation from your doctor can be detrimental. If it's not detrimental, you don't need another opinion. No, Kwame. All I'm saying is we always get a second opinion when it's things you don't want to hear. If your doctor's like, yeah, your tooth in the back, it needs to come out.
But your doctor is not supposed to be. A doctor should not be like, unless you go into the doctor somewhere in Santee Alley. Your doctor should not be like, yeah, all your vitals look good, but your blood pressure high. You know what I mean? Like that's like basically what a point of a checkup is.
I wouldn't have known that if that was a problem.
Huh.
If your doctor,
when you go to the doctor, they're gonna tell you, hey, you know what, you gained some weight since this time, try to lose some weight, or hey, everything looks good. They're gonna tell you where your body is. Like if they don't ever point that out and something happens to you and you go to the doctor regularly, then that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Why aren't you hearing what I'm trying to say?
I'm saying
you
like
keep talking about the negative stuff.
But I'm saying like if they tell you the good, if they don't tell you, like if they're like you are healthy,
right?
Why should you be like, I don't trust you, let me go get a second opinion? That's the anti-point of a doctor.
Well, that's politicians. Politicians have rules and what?
Hippie said not Santiago. I don't know where jacked up doctors would be. Santiago feels about right.
You just not listening to what I'm saying.
I hear you and I understand you.
Because you keep going to the negative one.
I said, why would you go if the doctor said everything is good?
It's not even about why would you go.
For a second opinion.
It's called practice. As in they're from their studying as a physician, they are saying, I think you're good. They're not saying verbally saying I think you're good, but they're saying it's like Michael Jackson's doctor, right?
I'm not paying my doctor like that. He get money through my insurance.
What I'm saying is Michael Jackson trusted him, right? So Michael Jackson could have said, I need a second opinion. I don't know if this stuff is good. But what I'm saying is, like, if your doctor is telling you you're healthy, why don't we get a second and third opinion? That's all I'm trying to say.
And I'm saying I think it's pointless. I hear you, and I think it's pointless.
Y'all think it's pointless to get a second or third opinion if
Unless
the doctor
you're
says
pain.
you're healthy?
Unless you're going, like, for a physical. If you go get a physical and your doctor said everything is healthy and you go get a second and third opinion, that's dumb. But if you go into the doctor because you like, my foot hurt, my neck always hurt, I feel weird, and your doctor's like, no, everything's good, and you're like, no, something feels wrong, go get a second and third opinion there. But if you feel fine,
I'll give you an example. Here we go. I had like a little tiny pain above my belly button. I thought I had a hernia.
Everybody agree with me.
All right, everybody agree with me. Ain't no point in talking no more.
Where you going, Dion? Why are you leaving?
Because I'm getting the lights right. You don't know how to set the lights up. You want me to tell you the truth?
Thought you were leaving.
No.
Thought you was mad.
It's not about being mad. It's just like you don't know how to focus into the conversation. You just like, I'm literally talking. You be like, they said, wait till I finish my thought and then say what they said. That's how it works. We jumping. Are these plugged up? Are the earphones plugged up? Nope. All right. Okay.
How are they not plugged up?
You didn't plug them up.
Negro, look at the camera. Now tell me what's wrong.
Your ears.
Oh, I was like the microphone. He's mad at me, y'all. He tired of me. This is what happens when Dion tired at me. Shanna said, Mom and Dad are fighting. Dion needs to eat. No, he's sleepy. Oh, y'all are really bouncing. This is how Dion and I get along or not get along.
Yeah,
this is our
normal.
little, huh?
No, it's totally normal.
It's totally normal. It's a healthy, toxic, healthy relationship. We're good. To support Dion's point of view, a second opinion is valuable when the physical goals don't reflect the actual results. Agreed.
Yeah, don't trip, y'all. We do this all the time. Twilla is very stubborn, and very rude at the same time. She always cuts me off, and is very rude. And I tell her about this all the time. I'm not hungry.
Nah, he's sleepy.
I'm not hungry. I'm good. All right. Twilla loves getting up under my skin. Can you hear yourself? Can you talk into the mic?
I can hear me.
Can you talk into the mic?
I can hear me.
You sound low. I'm turning your mic Yeah, before I press record on this camera up there, I wasn't saying, sheesh, 12:26, sheesh. The whole point of me saying this was, it's funny. It was a statement. If somebody's saying, if a doctor says you're totally fine, you're not gonna be like, I want a second opinion. Because a lot of times people have. You ever heard women that be? Have you ever heard of women that be like, "I didn't even know I was pregnant." What if uh, she went to the doctor and she went to a doctor for a whole different reason, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm having these pain in my back." It's like, "Well, your back is fine. Your back is fine. You should maybe you just had a little strain from since you played basketball." And then a week after that, it's like something still is off. Well, I went to the doctor. All she said was I had a strain in my back. You keep going. The problem is you should have got the second opinion. When the first doctor said you're totally fine, she didn't check to see if you was pregnant. That's all I'm saying. We never get a second opinion when it is positive news. I'm out of pressure record.
Is it on the same thing?
Check the focus. We are recording. We are recording. Malpractice can start with misdiagnostic signs. Yep. All right. And welcome to another fantastic episode of Random Ass Conversations with
Twilla and Dion.
_//
Stop
Dion
trying
Lack.
to make fetch happen.
I don't know if
It's
you guys
not
noticed.
going to happen.
I don't know if you guys noticed. This is not my podcast. This is my business partner Twilla's podcast.
Earlier, you just said that you was the star of the show, that no one was coming to see me.
That's what we can do.
That's what you said earlier.
No.
And so I just want you to know what you said.
No one saw
and
that.
now all of a sudden.
No one said that. We just started recording, so I don't know what type of witnesses.
Go back to the live replay.
No one has a live.
Right before this.
Okay.
And hear him thinking that he David Ruffin.
Okay. The point is, this is Twilla's podcast. I am her featured guest because she keeps booking people, but no one shows up. So it's like, all right, let me go ahead and do this goddamn podcast to help out a friend. So, thanks for having me.
You didn't even help me move.
Thanks for having me.
Why would you come to?
Thanks for having me.
Wow.
Yeah, I never said that.
Yeah, I was waiting to bring that back up.
Yeah, I never said that. This is not my podcast. See, because it's called Random Ass Conversations with Twilla.
It's called Random Ass Convos with Twilla and Dion.
See, I didn't know the name.
The ampersand.
I didn't know the name.
If this was the WGA credit, it would be half and half, one for each. We would be splitting a credit. That's exactly what is happening because of the ampersand.
I thought it was conversations. I did not know it was combos. So thank you.
I mean,
I did not know it was conversations. I thought it was combos. And then because the hashtag is RAC T.
No.
Random Ass Conversations T.
No.
Anyhow.
You just make stuff up. Just make stuff up, y'all.
Okay, go for it. What you got today on the docket?
Hi, how are you, Roderick?
How was you using the government name.
I did that.
No. Because if I'm Roderick, I can walk out because it's supposed to be Random Ass Conversations with Twilla
Roderick
_// Dion.
Roderick and Dion. Same person.
Again, this is not my podcast. You know how like on Jimmy Kimmel when Matt Damon's supposed to be featured on there? I'm supposed to be just holding the camera, but none of your friends ever come.
Wow.
Because they don't support you.
Wow.
And I am here 48 episodes in, always having to carry the show.
Yo, you yelled in my ear.
You want me yelling your feet?
I want you not to.
That's how you hear. That's how you hear with your ears.
There's an audience. It's all good. It's all good.
Bring it down. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anyhow.
May the Lord be with you,
Mm-hmm.
and also with me.
Mm-hmm. What you got on the docket?
Yo, so this week has been Valentine's week. So, well, Monday is a few days ago.
Yep.
But I completely missed. Nick Cannon put out a song. Did you hear about this?
Nick Cannon put out a song, y'all.
He has a mixtape coming out, and he has a song this called like where he sampled Mariah's "All Alone."
Whoa.
And it's basically like him sharing his heart and how he messed up with Mariah.
Oh, he want Mariah Carey back.
Mm-hmm. He said he's like, pretty much, I know that's not going to happen, but he put his feelings out there.
So are they both single now?
No, she has a boyfriend.
She has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So he assumed that Mariah Carey wants him back after 9 children in the bag?
Well, in the lyrics, he's like, I know you don't want me back. I know I was trash. Me having babies by all these models and singers, and you going home with somebody to sleep because basically, I was in these streets.
Wow. Kanye and Nick needs to hang out and
get
some therapy together.
His lyrics was, I had it all, but I let it slip away. That's what he opens with. And he's like sing rapping, so it doesn't sound like normal Nick Cannon, whatever. But he says, I ain't got nothing but love for you. I stay away. I ain't trying to F it up for you. I'm going to keep my distance, stay in my lane, because I know you got a man, and it's a little too late.
A lot of thoughts here. It's around Valentine's Day, perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
He's hoping that things happen, things on the rocks. Things didn't work out for her and Mariah Carey boyfriend. I'm assuming he's like, hey, I'm just throwing it out there. Secondly, very disrespectful.
To all the other baby mamas?
No, very disrespectful for the boyfriend of Mariah Carey.
Oh, yeah.
And third, you don't think Nick Cannon has 8 more songs for the rest of the baby mamas? He's coming out.
That's true.
He's coming out with remixes of the same song.
How? Okay, because I'm petty and I'm not I'm not part of that life where Nick Cannon can just have babies with all the other people and we supposed to be. I'm not that. But I was like, I would be a little petty if he did a song for each of the baby mamas. It'd be like, yes, and this is why we're not together.
What? Why? Why are you petty? If Nick Cannon said, you know what this is.
I want all the attention.
You know what this is. If Nick Cannon literally says, you know what this is, I just want... Hold on. Can I also say this? The pattern of Nick Cannon's baby mamas, if I had to show y'all what they look like, it's all light-skinned women. What does that tell you about Nick Cannon? All light-skinned women. No dark-skinned women, Nick Cannon.
He has a type. That's all.
Like they're all the same shade. I kind of feel like that shade to the dark-skinned community. I'm just saying, Nick. Protect black women, not protect 25% black women.
So
that's it.
I'm glad you put that out there. You said it, I didn't. I appreciate that, brother man. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, listen, people do what they do. He said something about spending $10,000 a week on these.
On all of them, or one at a time?
I didn't know what that was because I was like, that's still more than I make. But yeah, he didn't say. He just said $10,000 a week. That's not a lot.
That's not a lot. If it's just,
I feel like it would be like each.
Yeah, it has to be each.
But he does acknowledge. He says, as much as I want you back, it's probably better where you at. Probably better where you at because I'm still in these streets. I'm still in all the sheets. Not in the sheets, in all the sheets.
Right.
Having babies, models, and singers and actresses saying they're pregnant by me, having to pay $10,000 a week.
I think Nick Cannon and Kanye West need to figure this out together. What you want to do? What is your end game? Why are you doing this to these women? Why?
I
He
mean,
literally said, we just had differences. I remember when Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon first broke up. He was like, we just had differences, man. We just had differences, and we just went our different separate ways. We're amicable.
hmm
We still talk to each other. We're
hmm
good. But this whole time, he was the one that messed up, right?
yeah, that's what it seems
That's what he
like.
said.
Yeah, Shannon, they're all models, singers, skinny, pretty much too.
Mm-hmm.
Nick does have a preference. Nubsy. Nick has a preference for high class singers, I guess on some
Mm-hmm.
days.
High class singers.
Mariah.
That's it.
That's
One.
it.
One.
But yes, so how, because people have been talking about Kanye and Kanye's behavior in the past week. Are you following him on IG?
I can't.
You
I
should
don't.
not. I'm just on there to
Sure.
be
I'm not. I'm
nosy.
not judging you.
I'm just saying you should not. But it definitely, like a couple of days ago, was all just stalkerish and mean, and like the fact that he could, like Kanye would go online and then talk crap about Kim or his family, then say I want my family back, but then talk about her boyfriend, but then would deliver like a truckload of flowers. We see this disturbing stalker like behavior and unhealthy like behavior from Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
How is that different? Because you jokingly said Nick and Kanye should do something, I don't know what you said.
Hash it out, man.
Hash it
Talk
out.
about
Talk
it, man.
about it.
What we gonna do, man?
But do you think Nick Cannon's song to Mariah 10 years later is just a song and not as stalkery? Like
It's not a stalker. He's not. That's a song.
Yeah.
That's a Dear John. It's just what Nick Cannon did is no better than what who that white girl from overseas do be doing. The white girl, hello.
Adele.
Yeah.
He's a white girl from overseas.
Yeah, I couldn't think of her name. I know it's one name. What he did was no different than what Adele be doing. She be shooting her shot at ex boyfriends. Hello from the no, that's not the song. What's the song that she was like the dude was married
Mm-hmm.
and she just like what's the song?
I know which one you're talking about because it sounds like hello from the other
Mhm.
side, but
It's like but anyway, it's like have fun with your life. You're doing good with your married, but just know that I'm here. I can't think of the lyrics, but I was like, dude, why would you?
hello, it's me. I was wondering if all these years you'd like to meet. That one? Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be.
What's the chorus?
Um,
Adele is
it's hello
messy.
from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything I've done.
Yeah. Hello from the other side. Oh, no, that's not the song.
Not that one.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Maybe our people know.
No, what's the song?
Oh, never mind. I'll find someone.
Yeah,
like
there we go.
Thanks, Shanna.
Yeah, never mind. I'll find someone like, oh my gosh. Ladies, if you, Adele is very messy. If you found out that your man's ex-girlfriend had wrote a song or wrote a letter that said, never mind, I'll find someone like you, you will be pissed.
Well, yes. So Adele said it in a song. Kanye did it in real life.
He doing it real time.
Kanye
Who is your
therapy.
friends, Kanye?
He just got yes people around him.
Who is your friends? Hey man, chill out. This is not good for us. This is not good for the brand. Like, can I give you examples?
No. Okay. Send Kim a truckload of flowers.
I do want to say this. I know Kim Kardashian did not accept the flowers. What I would do as the driver I would say, hey, Kanye has sent you 100 dozen roses. She was like, oh my God, that's creepy. Okay, can you just sign here? I'm going to take them.
What did he do?
I'm going to take them back to my wife and redistribute these flowers to my wife. Is that cool with you?
What did he do though? Do we know what happened to the
I
flowers?
hope he took the flowers. I did my job. She said she didn't want it. I'm just going to take these flowers.
Do I bring them back to you, Kanye? You already paid for them, or
she signed for them. She said I can have them. So don't.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Don't put me in the news.
There you go.
I'm just.
Kanye asked for a divorce and then getting mad they divorced. I didn't know Kanye asked for a divorce.
He asked. He didn't go for it. He said, "Hey, you want a divorce?" And she was like, "Yes." Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't want you to say yes. I just asked you. I didn't want you to move forward with it.
Ambi J said, if anyone shows a difference of opinion, Kanye probably fires them. That's
Yeah.
fact. Yeah. I was thinking about that today, like, because he's going through the whole, he has his Sunday service. He's putting out he's put out gospel music. There's people, we know there's people in his circle that could be like, hey, yay.
Hey, yay.
Hey, yay. We know that this is not the way.
You're not.
Because they're getting paid?
I think if you look at his firing list, it could be on the point of being hired. It could be like, hey, we like you as a talent.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh, no.
If you address anything that is in the public eye of Kanye West, you will be released from your contract. If you have an opinion now, just don't sign the paperwork.
I don't have an opinion. Can I just ask a question?
That's a question. That's it. That's the one question. All right, you ready? You ready to perform for
another one? Are
you DJ Khaled? Okay, let's.
I just want to know who's running Kanye's social media account.
Okay, let's. So
I can actually do social media.
You see that red sign that says EXIT? You can go ahead and go through that door right there.
I
just don't leave your bags. Matter of fact, hey Hank, can you taser her on the way out? And that's how a day in the life of Kanye West camps.
Yeah, like he's just taking screenshots. Like he's doing random stuff, like, but be like, I want my family back.
Did you see that bad cropping game that he did for with Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
First of all, trash for screenshotting everything. Hey, this is what Pete told me. Pete was like, hey, man, I just want to patch things up with me and you. You're one of my heroes. I look up to you. I've not met
man to man.
He trying to talk to me. Hey, you ain't going to beat my kids. Y'all see this, man? If y'all see him on the streets, y'all yell at Skeet. Y'all say, Kim Ye forever. And then Kim was like, Kanye, why would you say that to him? You're crazy. People will literally do everything you say for him to do. He can get hurt. All right. I'm gonna call the dogs off. Don't do nothing, little Skeet. I'll handle it.
Also, Ye's had like multiple girlfriends in the past months.
So what? What you got?
Traveling all over the world, buying bags. He bought Julia Fox and all her little friends. Was it Birkin? Some type of bags. You can't have a rebound? Buying hella bags.
No, he was definitely trying to get over her real quick.
And Kim was like, all right, good for you. Moving on.
He was like, you got yourself a little girlfriend, huh? Kim, okay, cool. I'm good over it. I already had a girl on speed dial. What's her name again? Julian. I already had. When you was signing the paperwork, we was already planning her birthday party. So, peace.
But then it's got the tears.
Kim, I don't even like her like that.
And I feel like Kim was like, we're gonna do this amicably. You could come to me with Saturday Night Live to be there. We can show up to rehearsal together. I'm gonna come to Donda. I'm gonna come to your concert. I'll put on the wedding gown. we still a family.
Let me
And
tell you
Kanye acting a whole monkey. I don't know. People said he's off his meds. Is he off his meds, or is he only putting in a show because he got a new album coming out?
All that. All that.
Either way, he. I'm not gonna say he's crazy. He need help.
All that.
He's in a manic episode, and he should seek help before somebody gets.
Can I tell you how? Can I tell you how dark Kim is? She invited him to SNL, and she claimed him as her husband on SNL with Pete Davidson there. Kanye was in the crowd and watched his soon-to-be ex-wife kiss another man.
They still married.
He said, that girl can act. I actually believe that kiss. That's crazy.
Did they meet that week?
No, they met before that, but they were cooking.
No.
I'm sure they had rehearsals together, and he was like, "You pretty cool, man. You pretty fun. I like you a lot." It's like, "You like me?" Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I see you in the news or whatever, man.
What did Pete Davidson got? Cause he gotta have a great personality.
I'm sure
because he don't look like. It's not about looks. He look different. He's different because he's dated.
In the comment section, ladies, do y'all find Pete Davidson attractive? Yes or no? I need to, because I don't want to judge a man like, oh, he's funny, because he could, a funny man could be a funny man, and that's to be attractive. But
yeah, for sure, great personality, a helpful person. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it. So, another question for you.
What's the question?
Did you watch the Olympics at all?
No, I read they didn't start up until after. I think he gives her. No, let me see. Yeah. No, he's not my type.
It's not my type.
You said what? What were you asking?
Oh, I was switching subjects. Asked if you watched the Olympics.
Man, Twilla, you better have some scandal. You better have scandal, because nobody's talking about these Olympics.
You ready?
Thank you.
You want scandal?
I want scandal. Because if you,
why does everything gotta be messy? Figure skating is beautiful.
No one cares about the Winter Olympics.
Hill skiing is beautiful. Have you ever watched curling? Me neither. But bobsledding?
I don't know who Bob is.
Wow.
And why does he sled?
Cool runnings, man. You don't know? Anyway, so there was scandal. And this is pretty known. So Russia always get caught up in these doping scandals. But one of their ice skaters tested positive for doping, so sort of steroids. The Olympic Committee still let her skate. Right now, like, they allowed her to keep her gold medal. They're not having like an actual medaling ceremony, but they allowed her to keep her gold medal, and they allowed her to continue or her placement, and they allowed her to continue to compete for testing positive for performing enhancement drugs.
Okay.
So hearing this, I was like, wait a minute. Our girl Sha'Carri was smoking weed that ain't got no performance enhancing anything, right. And they didn't let the girl run.
Question is when did they test her?
I think they said they tested these people back in December.
Oh, so it should have been red flag.
Been canceled.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
And Russia does this stuff all the time and gets away with it. But then they were like, well, we wouldn't want to, the girl's 14, so they're like, we wouldn't want to make any decisions that could end the career of a young athlete.
Yes, it's time. This is it. It's time for you to work at Dairy Queen, young lady. It's over.
And then Russia said, in the instance that y'all do find that she's tested positive for these drugs, there will be no reclaiming. They would fight any effort to redistribute the medals for the team figure skating.
Yeah.
Why is Russia so gangster and America was like, sorry, Sha'Carri, you can't run?
Yeah.
Racism.
Yep. Simple answer. They're gangster and racist. Uh, I don't know. I just feel like they're just too powerful. Threats, money, what's it called? A bribery. Um,
Yeah, everybody's like, weed was legal where she's at. There was so many. Yeah, Russia's gangster. Russia over here pushing up on Ukraine, so it's about to be, well, I think they pulled back recently, but Russia's always about that drama. They're about that
mhm.
life. But it's just like so obvious that when it comes to like a runner who was doing something that was legal here that had nothing to do with her performance was not able to participate in, as a runner in the Olympics. And that also impacts her career as an athlete. I'm like, choose a side. And I think, like that should not be able to continue to stand. So that was the scandal I had there for you.
I
Bam.
appreciate that. I guarantee I'm willing to pay you weekly if you can tell me. Don't look at your computer.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell me one athlete that is in the Winter Olympics from America.
Shaun White, he retired this year.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. Or this was his last Olympics. Shaun White.
Active.
Shaun White, he was in the Olympics. This was his last Olympics.
Well, let's just say the person is not retiring.
You cannot add modifiers to your questions. But Lolo Jones competed this year and lost.
It's my
As
question.
a bobsledder.
It's my question.
I answered it. I gave you 2
I
answers.
can modify it. It's my question.
I just gave you 2 answers, love.
You just created names.
Lolo Jones, she was a track runner for the Olympics.
That's the Olympics,
And she stopped competing as a track runner so she could pursue bobsledding, and then she didn't qualify for the finals for that.
You can't get handicapped people in the Olympics. You can't say that. You can't say people that tried out. Somebody's in the Olympics.
She was in the freaking Olympics.
The running Olympics, not
in the bobsledding Winter Olympics.
Look her up. Because Lolo is a track runner. That's the Summer Olympics, yo. Let's see what they talking about here. NBJ said Pete Davidson got that thing, got that young girth. Also,
she didn't get to compete though.
Oh,
she didn't qualify for the.
God.
But she's a bobsledder.
God.
She's a bobsledder though.
You got that.
I did go very hard, but she was not on bobsled team for last race. Yeah, but you didn't know she was bobsledding.
I don't know who these people are. Hold on, man. This better not be Forever Amber J. She has changed her name. Forever. She's doing this on purpose. Everybody attack.
No, because you went so hard. I was not on live yesterday.
Jones 03J.
So hard on Jones 03J for not having a picture, for not having her name up, not to trust her. So no, you want to attack her. You'll be like, that's what's up.
The thing is, why she doing this on purpose?
That's what's up.
So for those who don't know,
I'm sorry you had to let Dion bully you into doing something you didn't want to do in the first place.
I did not make her do this. She changed. She could have been consistent. Her name, her actual name, is a great screen name. She could have named herself Forever Amber. YouTube, Instagram, perfect. But she thought it was a good idea to name herself Forever Amber. I'm sorry. She thought it was a good idea to name herself, I think, Pretty Brown Eyes on Instagram. YouTube, she naming herself Jones 03J. And now she changed her name to MBJ. She gonna act like I ain't gonna recognize that.
If you are unaware, we're also streaming. We're also going live.
But you guys should too. If you guys, watching it from YouTube,
check it out. It's fun.
Yeah,
He
extremely.
won't let it go. He will not let it go.
Mm-mm. Nope. Forever. That her name is perfect as a screen name. Perfect. Everybody in here got like their names. Like Candace Muhammad is like what? This is me. Everybody else got code names.
Well, your name ain't Dion Lay.
Ooh, here we go with this. What you got on the docket, Tola?
You didn't wanna follow up with that?
Aaron Jackson is a speed skater that is competing in the Olympics. First of all, Shannon, now like Hannah, you have access to Google, so you can just Google who's hot in these streets and then post it here. You ain't go off the top of your head with that.
You don't want anybody to be right. That's the thing.
Yes,
That's the thing.
that's the objective of life. You have a statement and
We
you
can
hope
all
to be
be right. We can all be right in life.
If you're white, it ain't right unless you're white. It's all right. What is it? What's the term? If it's all right, if it's all white, right? That's the term. Is that the colloquialism?
Say it again.
Uh, nah, man. What? See,
Aaron won. Okay.
nah, I'm never leaving that
Speed
alone.
skater. Speed skating is dope.
AJ.
Speed skating is pretty dope.
Speed skating.
Yeah.
What's the opposition of speed skating?
Casually skating
He said speed skating.
on
As
ice.
in you just kind of like
Not regular
tiptoeing,
skating.
just kind of scooting.
Otherwise, you're just going. Or like ice. The ice skating. That's the pretty figure skating. That's the.
Yeah, figure skate. Because it's what you gotta have a figure.
You make figures as you skate.
You make figures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I figured.
She's also a person of color who just made history.
What's the word you use?
Person of color.
You said person of color.
Go back and try to say colloquialism.
Colloquialism. Colloquial. Well, do you mess up on any words? What word did jacks you up every time?
Nothing jacks me up every time.
What word you struggle with, asshole?
Can't think of them right now.
Yep. She's been giving me big bully energy. You right.
Said he's giving big bully energy.
The problem is the S is in the wrong place. He missed up. She giving big bully energy.
Dion is a big bully.
Yeah.
So, question for you. You saying like you want another child.
Okay.
You have but you don't have a partner to have a child with.
All right.
But you still want another child, and your friend, your homegirl, is like, you know what? I've been thinking about having a child.
Are you trying to pitch a shout out to me, Twills?
No.
You're painting a scenario of saying your best friend.
Did I say best friend? I said homegirl.
Okay, homegirl. So you're not my homegirl?
We cool.
I know the scenario. Keep going though.
Oh, okay. So basically, how would you pursue it if a friend was like, I want to have kids, and I heard you want to have kids. Should we just do this together?
Yeah, I think it's so I remember the scenario with Dan Jones. The bigger thing, listen to us, focus.
Mm-hmm.
Focus.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with me.
I'm with you.
We can go to the comments in a second.
Okay.
The bigger thing is if you have mutual exclusive friends with a male and a female,
mm-hmm.
you guys are really good friends. You guys don't have children.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have children. And you like, we should have a child together. That's not the problem. The problem is do you break your platonic friendship to have sex, to have this baby, or do you spend the money to get it? Is it was it the vitro? What is it?
In vitro.
When you put is it IVF?
IV.
IVF. when you put the male sperm inside the woman. So do you spend that money? Or you be like, let's
spend the money.
You
If you
spend the money?
value, yes, I say spend the money. If you value that friendship as a platonic friendship, you have no plans on becoming romantic partners, and you don't want to complicate things.
How we're not animals. As in, like, why are we like we had it one time, we can't stop now?
No, because you be like, it's kind of like now we kind of maybe we do this because is no one is not a guarantee that you'll just get pregnant the first time. So you might have to do it more than once, and now you're just like, well, I got a built-in cut, buddy. Here we go. And so it's like, like, yes, ideally as adults we can navigate this without, like getting feelings too involved. But time has shown, history tells us that that's not always the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Van Jones actually did this.
The question is, did he have sex with his friend?
That's a good question. They're calling it, so the way they say consciously co-parenting or platonic co-parenting is like involves raising a child with someone who isn't a romantic partner. So I think that's like, for me, that just means like if we're not a romantic partner, we're not getting it in either.
Mm-hmm.
We just here for the baby.
So I think the man should ejaculate into a cup or some sort of tube, get a turkey baster, and say, "Here you go, you handle that." Right? Mm-hmm. Can that work?
Listen, okay, I don't know how old his friend is. So he already had like 2 kids or something like that, and she doesn't have any kids. Depending on your age, you ain't playing with this. Like, I'm not wasting eggs.
What are you talking about?
Like, I don't know if that turkey basted thing really worked like that.
That's how sperm works. We ain't wasting eggs.
I don't know if it's first of all, it doesn't feel sterile. Let me go to a doctor let me make sure I'm already on the treatment to make sure my body's really fertile. Because it's not just inserting, it's also making sure your body is fertile and ready to take on a kid.
How do you think babies work?
At a certain age, sometimes you need more help, Dion.
But you haven't tried the first time.
We got limited egg supply.
But it's not like, oh man, he almost got pregnant and now you wasted the egg. It's like, hey, here's my cup, go in the bathroom, do your turkey baster, boom. Or we can go the old-fashioned way. And just
Shanna said, Shanna and Hippie are all about that.
Let's go! Turkey based.
But listen,
it's all about that base. All about that base. No trouble.
Yep, spend the money if you want to stay with friends. Hippie says she's busting the condom and don't put hot sauce in it.
Yeah, yes. It ain't 100%.
It's not, but I ain't doing that either. Like,
and that takes a toll on the body. What is IVF? What is it? Break it down for me.
So,
Yep.
So basically, when people are going through IVF, a lot of times it's because they're having trouble conceiving on their own. Mm-hmm. But you have to like prep your body with hormones and certain things to make your body as fertile as it can be, and to also make sure it's healthy to like keep and hold the egg in place once it's fertilized. And women go through a lot, like hormonally. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they feel sick, like your body goes through so much in trying to prep for this, and it's a very like costly, like it costs a lot, and it puts your body in a toll. And if you have true fertility issues, it's also not 100%. It's very difficult to get impregnated.
Can we try out? I hear you. Mm-hmm. But I'm a person, like, this is my 3 options. I'm like, hello, friend.
You do have to give yourself shots, yeah. Go ahead.
We ain't gonna get there. Hello, friend. I want to get you pregnant. All right?
You can't approach it like that.
Huh? I can't open up with that? Okay. I was skipping past the fact that let's get let's
Yeah, I got
let's
you.
okay. I'll skip past that. I would love to have your be the father of your child. Hello, friend. I would love to be the father of your child. I'm willing to have sex with you one time. Wait a week. Wait 2 weeks. Wait a month to see if you get pregnant. No, you're saying no. Okay, all right. We're gonna put that away. All right. Let me tell you what's already happened now. I am about to have the time of my life in these in these cups. You go online, Google the best penis shaped turkey baster that can suck up all this and then squeeze it inside of you. It's gonna feel exactly like a penis, and you shoot it in you. Shoot it in you. If that doesn't work, after the fourth, fifth time, I'm gonna show you that I'm actually going to ejaculate. So it's not like my friend, Johnson. This is me. This is me right here. This is an empty cup. I'm gonna go in the room and do my business. This is not Byron who got, the white guy. This is mine. And then here you go. No, you don't want to do that? All right, well, you pay for the IV. Was it IVF?
Well, and this is the other thing, right? So
because I ain't paying nothing. I gave you the easy free option.
You did. But then, like, for some women, they freeze their eggs. You have to harvest, you harvest your eggs, you do what it takes, freeze them so that you can.
That's still
eggs.
Expensive.
It is. But I'm guessing in my head, I'm also thinking, like, you know what? My eggs are probably frozen. We have to go through this way anyway. like I can't remember how that works, but I already went through the expensive process. It cost $5,000 for me to do the eggs. Can you split that?
No.
Okay.
I tried to do the free route. Why am I getting charged to do the free route? It's like saying, hey, can you Uber me a burger from Burger King? Like, it's next door. I'm willing to walk. Can you Uber it, please? I can walk. I can see the burger sign there. Can you please Uber it? It's gonna cost $15 for a Whopper. I'm not. I am willing to walk. Could you please? And you pay for it. Why am I paying half of? I gave you the free option. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you, and I guess it depends. Yeah, it maybe the first time, and if it don't work in that first month, we gotta go again.
What she's saying right now? What is they said we have the mix ups with IVF too. What's this? Yep. Thank you, Shanna. Option 2 sounds better. Turkey baster. They just recently was found out by a couple. What happened?
The dad wasn't the father of the IVF child. Oh no. You could also do surrogacy, which is also pricey. Mm-hmm. She can't be smashing anyone else while they're trying. That part. It's no good. Yeah.
Option you could also do surrogacy.
Surrogacy is even more money. You have to implant the sperm and the egg, and it takes you. And if it takes, you pay for the medical care of the surrogacy. Do you also have to pay for the surrogate herself? Like, as a fee, she gets paid for carrying that baby? You're not doing that out of goodwill.
If my female friend asks me to have her child. Oh, this is a good question. If your female friend asks you to have your child, like, I like your genes, I like who you are, I like your height, she's complimenting everything I do, and she's like, I want you to take care of it, that would hurt my feelings.
I just need your DNA.
I just need your DNA. Oh,
I can afford the rest.
And she's like, I don't want to tell nobody that you're the father. Oh,
and the baby comes out looking just like you.
And I'm like, yo, wow, he's so adorable. He's smart.
You couldn't keep it to yourself.
He's smart. He's a genius. Come here, son. Your Uncle Dion. I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy. Come here.
How long would you let that secret stay?
Man, if it all depends on his lifestyle. If he a badass, I'm like, I don't know who that is.
Knowing you, Dion, this is Twilla knowing you. That baby wouldn't have been out a day before you said something.
hey, can I have my son? Give me a second. Get him close to my heart so you hear the heartbeat first.
Shirt off, you just like
stop that man! Run to the hospital. He has to hear my heart.
Oh, no. Yeah, that wouldn't last for you. Everybody.
I want a son. I'm sorry, I said that out loud. I should. I said. I should.
Was that from a place or were you acting?
I shouldn't say that. I'm far from having a son.
How you far?
I got one ball. You know that? Yeah, I got one ball.
So you still could have.
I got an IBF. I'm a man of integrity, standing tall.
Stop.
I'm a man of integrity, standing tall.
Please stop.
For those who don't know what a man of integrity standing tall is, it means I'm moist. MOIST.
Dion will let it be known the moment the baby started crying. That's my baby.
That's me. I'm sitting there watching the low like, she got this. She got this, girl. That's my son. What, sir? I just want to say, whoever wants to claim, I'm calling dibs on that son.
Calling dibs.
Put your mask on, sir.
Oh gosh.
Oh, one ball can still produce?
Yes.
Okay.
So what you got now? You know, it's funny because I know you have 2 daughters, but every time, like, when you take kids, like, pictures of kids, when we did, like, JP's son or whatever, and they come to you, Dion be like, what's up, little man? Like, you see his little heart, little rich heart grow 3 times bigger.
Oh, man. Because they don't know what's happening, man. He's looking for guidance. I love little boys. I love little boys. I can't say that out loud. I love to interact with little humans that happen to be males.
You love little kids. They're great.
There's a phase where a child is like, okay, you about to be a problem. And that's the one that's like, here he is. Here's that stage. Like when a baby is kind of like just living life, don't know what's happening, they can't hold their neck up. I'm like, oh, they need my supervision. They need me. They have no idea what's happening. Where's the baby? Oh, it's that baby. She's crying because she don't know if she's hungry, sleepy, itchy, or tired. She's just crying. This is her only communication device.
And at that age, I'd be like, they just poop themselves. Mm-hmm. Here.
This is why you need an IVF, because you don't like to change diapers.
What's IVF have to do with changing diapers?
I tried to do a callback.
You tried.
It failed.
Shannon did a callback. Imagine cooking with your little man Dion.
Oh man. Little man RD. Homeboy RD.
She knows why she's crying. You just don't know.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Babies are cute. I love the fact, like, I love my friends' kids. Mm-hmm. And I love being like, ooh, somebody had oh my gosh, here you go. Yes. You want mommy? Yes, you do. Here you.
Little fingers. Get it, kick it. And they fart.
That face.
Oh, we doing it, huh? Yep.
I just like dressing them up in clothes. That's it.
There was a question.
DJ Dion Jr. Oh,
yeah.
Dion does need to be needed. Look at that. Oh.
I'm gonna call him Ippy Ippy. That's a dope ass name.
Wait, what?
Ippy Ippy. That's DJ.
Why is that a dope name? How do you spell that?
Hey Ippy Ippy.
How do you spell
Oh, the problem is, Hippie, my daughter's name is Dion. Her first name is Dion, so I can't call my son Dion. Well,
it? Yeah, if you do,
it'd be really odd.
Roderick, it would be Roderick Dion Lacking Jr.
Yeah, I would actually have to call him my entire name, but I don't even like my first name, so I would never call him Roderick.
Roderick.
Unless I just call him DJ, spell it out, DJ. Or I can call him Dayton, which is my city where I'm born, and just call and his middle name would be like Jordan or something. So it's already a DJ.
This is a pregnancy announcement. We stayed on this way too long.
Yeah. I was trying to go something else, but you started reading DJ.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I was trying to go something else.
My bad, homie.
There was a question on daddy issues like a few weeks ago that I would love to talk to you about. You're a meat eater, right?
Yes.
You
I eat chicken.
You just eat chicken. You don't eat
And
hamburgers.
turkey.
Stop it.
I'll eat beef.
Let's let it out. Stop.
I'll eat beef.
You eat meat. Stop.
I said
It
yes.
ain't
I led
exclusively
with yes.
meat.
I led with the yes.
The question is from one of the people. They said, which is a fantastic question. Do you think we will still be eating meat if animals could talk and we can understand them? And will there be war?
Like, do the animals have full conversations?
Yeah, yo, what you doing with that
Nah,
knife, man? What you
no.
doing with that knife?
Because that shows a consciousness. Nah, we ain't.
They're saying, yeah. That's what they're saying.
What's a certain level of like communicative consciousness like that allows us not to that most animals don't display, which is why people are fine with eating animals.
I mean, what's the difference between a German person talking to you?
Do we eat German people?
I met this girl at this park.
Stop it.
No. So if an animal could talk, like, yo, what you doing with that knife, man? No, don't do this. Don't do this with me. No, you breaking elbows. You broke my leg. You gonna snatch my leg? I'm still talking. At least snap my neck first. I'm still unconscious though, man. Don't put me in the deep fryer. Can't at least take my you took my feathers off.
Then we're gonna have an all-out battle. Like people probably used to eat. It'd been like barbarics eat animals. We're gonna start a war,
but then animals.
We're gonna make sure animals have rights because animals already have rights,
right?
And they can't even talk,
right? But
they would have even more rights, and then we would fight.
So you want to
protect
animals?
the rights? No.
So you want to eat animals? So why are you still eating animals?
I barely eat.
You
like
know they talk.
If you bring a dish to me and it has the head on it, like I grew up in the South, people eat fish with the heads on it. I don't. I can't F with that.
But
I'm not doing that.
You said
if you bring me, I love shrimp. I will F shrimp up. But you bring it with the head on it, I'm not eating it.
But you said you don't eat meat because you wouldn't eat meat because they will be able to talk. That gives you conscience.
Like because if they talk and can form sentences, it lets you know there's a certain level of consciousness there.
They talk, but we just don't understand them. You know that, right?
Scientifically, it's been shown that they don't have the same level of consciousness, though.
That's talking.
That makes us like
when they get hurt.
They're reacting. That's not a consciousness. That's not like a. They have instinct and abilities, but it's been proven like even though like a lot of people think their dogs are communicating with them, they're not.
The question is, you know how we have different languages like French, Spanish, Russian, German. Do dogs have different languages? Like, can a German Shepherd talk properly to a German Shepherd? Or if it's like, I don't speak Chihuahua. Or I don't speak Shih Tzu.
He said, the question is, do dogs have languages?
Right.
Do you only speak, the fact that you said that was the question?
That's the question. because there's a reason why it's called the German Shepherd, meaning he speaks German. So if he only speaks German, can the German Shepherd talk to a pit bull or a Rottweiler? Right? That's the question.
If that's what you say, the question. I guess that's the question.
What are we talking about now here? Go for it. What are they saying?
Zucker said, I'd still eat them even if they could talk. Shannon, like Hannah said, no, we wouldn't eat them, and yes, there would be war.
Because they would be like, hey, we got to come together because these humans are trying to eat us. We got to stop them. Now they're talking to each other.
Shannon says, all I know is a poodle can learn over 300 words. And if I ask my golden retriever and German shepherd if they are hungry, they'll go to their food bowls.
See, they understand. They talk. They talk human.
They don't have the same level of consciousness.
But they talk human. They just can't.
Have you seen those videos where those dogs will they'll say they'll give them a word or the dogs can communicate by pressing buttons and speaking whole sentences?
Oh boy.
That thing, I'd be like, that's enough to be like, leave that alone. I ain't gonna.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So if you tell a dog, come here, they speak English, right? They understand English. They don't know how to. Their brain doesn't know how. So they're pretty much mute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Animals are mute because they understand you, but they can't verbally say it. That's what mute people are, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not calling mute people animals, but that's how you gotta look at dogs. Because if you can say, "Hey, go to your room," they know to go to your room because they understand that. But if you say it in Spanish, they don't understand that
unless they're in a Spanish household. Ooh. I hate you. I hate you. Guess what?
What's up?
We finna end on that note.
Yeah. We hungry.
Oh man. Hungry, tired.
All right, y'all. This is another fantastic episode of what's the name of the podcast, Willis?
Random Ass Convos with Twilla and Dion.
Thank you for having me, man. Hopefully next week we can have another guest. But I'm always I'm always here to support. I'm always here willing to pitch in. Hopefully I can be behind the camera to kind of make sure the lights and the sound is up to par. Thank you guys so much for supporting Randy.
If anybody wants a job, just hit us up in the comments and let me know. Replace Dion.
Random Ass Conversations with Twilla. Featuring whoever comes in next week. Thank you guys for our sponsor, Ciroc. This Ciroc is spelled with a K.
Ciroc?
It's the last C is a K.
Oh, it's a K, and that's okay.
And it's an S, so it's SIROK.
It's the bootleg Ciroc.
But it looks like it says Sir okay. It's like it looks the name of our Ciroc bottle sponsor. It looks like it's somebody's threatening a client. That's like, sir, okay, I've had enough. And the bottle is more of a sphere versus a cylinder. But thank you, Ciroc, for sponsoring our podcast. We love you. Make sure you tip the waitress. We have a collection plate going around right now. Make sure you put the quiet money into the basket this time. We don't want the chinglings.
Lord, that took us to church.
The chinglings and
all right.
The quiet money. All right?
Well, if all hearts and minds are clear, we're gonna say,
hey.
I was gonna say till next time, but amen.
Man. Bye-bye. Oh boy. Oh, Emma wasn't recording this whole time.
Well, we got it live.
What's up, five folks? We're losing people. Damn it,
Yes,
Twilla.
because it's late.
Twilla, you make Twilla. It's because of you.
It's because of me.
Losing people. Is it weird that I'm this close to y'all? We about to eat. Is it weird being this close?
I need to show them.
Does it make go for it? Yep. Does it make you uncomfortable that I'm this close to the camera? All right, guys.
Good night, people.
Good night. I'm about to eat. It is 10:28 here. Oh shit! So, does it make you uncomfortable? No, I see myself. It does not make me uncomfortable. Your skin is beautiful. Oh, compliment game. Thank you, Shannon like Hannah. Thank you so much. You have a good night. Get my glasses back on, cause can't see. All right, y'all. Zuber, man, you killing me. Now we don't like the closeness. Oh shit. Bye, hippie. Love you to death. Talk to you tomorrow, girl. All right, bye.